Boys and girls, welcome. Today we are recording bass guitar, heavy metal bass guitar. And we're gonna do that with a real legend. We're gonna record bass guitar with ex-MEGADETH bassist Dave Ellefson.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Sounded good to me.
I had the pleasure of recording his bass for the debut album of his new band, Dieth, and we filmed the entire soundcheck and we filmed the entire session. Soundcheck means we tried a lot of stuff to find the right tone. We tried different pedals, different amps, different cabs, different microphones, and we had a lot of fun. And we filmed the recording session, like the real thing. And you're about to have a look at this. So let's jump right into the session and have some fun. Here we go. Hello, Dave.
Howdy, man.
How you doing?
We finally have to go to Germany to make this happen.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us into your studio. And I think aside from getting amazing tones and all that great stuff, the other part of it is to have an outside producer ear, and to really arrange these songs, because all the riffs and all the parts are there. Now let's put them together in the puzzle that makes the best picture.
We have so much cool gear to check out. We got lots of pedals and different amps and 2 bass guitars and cabs and microphones. So we will probably spend the whole day nerding out about finding great bass tones.
Cool. And one of the things we're going to try on our bass session is, instead of tuning down where the guitars are, we're going to tune the bass up a half step.
So we are on C, right?
C. So the 5-string bass in its standard A440 tuning, the low string would be a B, E, A, D, G, right? So by tuning the B, by going up a half step, now rather than the bass getting floppy, and the notes being less discerning and muddier, and of course amplifiers get mad and speakers freak out and everything gets really agitated. By going up a half step, now the string is even more taut. It's almost like a banjo, right? It's like a really
it gets this piano-like quality, right?
Yes, which, you know, because the guitars are really, they're pretty saturated, they're very dark, to have some clarity in the bass, where there's, like you say, that real kind of clean piano type of tone, so that there's a real note and you can really hear the note under it.
Talking about basses, so you brought your 2 favorite bass guitars?
2 basses, yeah. I mean, this Jackson is a great performance bass. I've done some recording with it. Quite honestly, it's active EMG pickups, active electronics. When you turn it, flat, it kind of gets into a Fender-ish realm, but because it's always active, it's hard to really get it to behave passively. I've got several moduluses. This one I really like to record with because it's a 35-inch scale. Obviously, the graphite fingerboard just keeps everything perfectly in tune, has a really great tone about it. Like you said, I was happy to hear you say it, because I do the same thing. I just go, I hit a...
Sounds great.
To me, that's, if I can get that out of the bass, oh, this stuff is whatever. We'll get that to behave. You know?
If it sounds clanky right from the start, it's so important. Actually, way more important than with like metal guitars, the source. You know, the source. So if we're talking about those typical metal clanky dangle bass tones, if there's no dangle in the bass itself, you know, it's very difficult to get it later.
You know, to me, there's 2 building blocks in heavy metal: guitars and drums. And I find bass is like the mortar you pour between. It's like the cement that glues it together, right? It's very much a foundational instrument, but guitars and drums really outline metal songs.
What a nice description.
Right?
Like,
So today we're pouring
the cement in between the stuff we have.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mostly it's just like guitar left, guitar right, bass, drums. So I would love to get a bass tone that you know, dangles out a little bit so we can hear.
So we can do some notes, but a lot of this stuff too is just really like laying down. And there's this really guttural vibe to this band.
Yeah.
And having that be there with some clarity so that you can really hear it, to me is really the role of the bass guitar.
Yeah.
Not so much the shredding.
Oh, no,
it's not thrashy and shred. It's just really foundational stuff.
We got different amps, different pedals, different everything. So
give me a cable.
we start with the DI.
Perfect.
Because we should have a clean DI signal, because just in case everything sucks, or in case we dial in a tone that we don't like anymore tomorrow.
And these are brand new nickel strings. These are the SIT. I have some signature strings with them. They're basically they're power wound nickel, which I find record really nice. Do you have a tuner?
There's a
I should probably
down
tune.
There.
Okay.
Is it working?
Okay.
Looks like it's working, right? And I'll see if I get a signal. There he is. And that already sounds good. Sound check done.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can hear that. There's a clank, and then there's a slight compression. I can hear it. It just sounds nice.
There's a note in there. Yeah, the note. Yeah.
By the way, we're using a great sounding Telefunken DI that I recently just got, which sounds so good. It's like we're using the passive version now, which I think works better with active pickups. I also have the active version, but it's like my new favorite, because it's a good combination of. It sounds clean, it's a DI box, but it adds like a certain it rounds off some transients and just sounds a little more, like a little more mix ready compared to the stock DI inputs I have anywhere else. And if you listen to this is already nice. So right here we see the Telefunken DI box. So we're going here, and from there we're going into a Lele P-split that gives us the opportunity to just, go in two directions again. And right now we got two pedals here. This is the infamous B7K from Darkglass, industry standard these days for metal bass tones. Here's another pedal that I really like. It's the VT bass from Tech 21. It's their take on a driven Ampeg style. Sounds really good. We've got this beautiful old Trace Elliott. I think this is from the late 80s or early 90s. Basically a very clean sounding amp. Why not try this with a guitar cab? So we're gonna put this in some kind of standard position, so where at the edge of the dust cap.
I'm liking that VT. It's got a thing.
It has more of a mid roar to it.
Right. Just imagine, I guess, if it works in the track next to G-Man's guitars.
For me, this one sounds a little more precise. Just really like clang, clang, clang.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And this one has a little more roar. I will have a 57 on both of the main cabs, on the 410 and the 810. Another SM7 just to compare it on the 410, so we can see which one sounds better, or if it even makes a big difference, I don't know. I'll have a condenser mic on the 115 Austrian Audio. So those are my close mics.
And which bass cabinet is that?
The 4x10 115 stack.
God, that's a good sound. Every time we go to that, I prefer it.
I can't tell. What we could do is, I could use this setup, whichever pedal, I like that one I think, but that pedal into the Trace Elliott into the combination of the 4x10 and the 115. I'll record both cabinets on 2 separate tracks.
Yep.
So we can blend them or not, and whatever, like the 4x10 and the 115.
Okay.
And also the DI. But now we also split the signal into the MLC, going into the MLC guitar cab. Play open like that. Also interesting now, because this is Trace Elliott with added distortion. So we have like a clanky, thrash, I call it overkill. What's his name again? The overkill guy.
Oh, Didi Verney.
Yeah, he was like, for me, that was the first guy who came up with his dang, 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 and I was like, ooh.
Clean, still sounded like a bass.
Yeah, still sounded like a bass, not high gain, but But what I'm saying is we could find a setting here that sounds like clanky, metal, bass, whatever. Have the DI as a backup anyway, but also going into the guitar amp and have this,
This would be just a separate track.
Right,
You would
separate
blend
track, and
as needed.
Yeah, maybe even remove the low end from this one, so we really just get the grind from that, and the clank from this one, and the DI. So now we have the transition thing, right?
No. Okay, got it. Okay.
Just loop it like that.
Okay.
So now transpose the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll loop it.
Yeah.
You play along. Another interesting riff where we can try a few things. First I would do nothing, just let the guitar do that. Now just go bam, bam, with the tom bam, 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 and we wanted to add the kick there. One, 2, 3, 4. Bam, bam. Wonderful. And now dead up, dead up, dead up, dead up, dead up, dead up, dead up.
Cool.
Is there any change here? Or should we go something slower? Because we have the riff already. But either we just go like he did, like boom, boom, fuck it all, just play E.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Should I do that?
Second half maybe, like 4 times normal, then
start doing the octaves.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I gotta interrupt you here. I'm sorry. If you want to watch more of this, well, there is a lot more because we filmed the entire day. We filmed the entire sound check and the whole recording session for that song. And we turned this into a little documentary, a little course. And this is, I think, 1.5 hours long or something. You just watched 10 minutes of it. And you check out the link below if you want to watch more of this. This, by the way, also includes the multitracks. So if you want to reamp Dave yourself or just have a listen to the different tracks we recorded, you can. Check out the link below. And the cool thing about this course, I guess, is that it is the real thing. It's the actual recording session. The song was quite new, so you can see us trying to find the right bass lines, and there's some production work involved, and we are actually searching the right tone in that moment, making decisions. So this is not an artificial course, it is the real deal. And here's something that most people don't understand, so let me explain it again. There are 2 ways how you can get this course and the multitracks. Just follow the link below, that's just one link. And then there are 2 ways. Either you just purchase the course and get the multitracks and the footage and have fun with that, or you do something much smarter, and that is you become a member of my academy, KOHLE Audio Cult, which means you not only get this course, but get all the courses we have released so far and all our multitracks and a free plugin and a lot of cool stuff, and become a member of a great community. And you can get like mixed feedback and reviews from me and a lot of other cool stuff. And this is how it works. You either sign up for a quarter, like 3 months, or for a whole year. And it's super easy to cancel your subscription. Don't be afraid. It's just one click. And then you still stay enrolled for those 3 months or that whole year, whatever. And you will get everything we have released and will release as long as you stay subscribed. Every course, all the multitracks, everything. So if you want to learn something, that is the smarter option. And that's also why we don't offer a monthly subscription so far, because as soon as you enter, you get all the courses, which is a lot. And you can't do that in 1 month. It's impossible. And maybe I'm a little romantic about this, but I really want people to learn something in that academy. You know, it's not just entertainment. I want you to learn something, and you don't really learn much in 1 month. So I want people to at least stay for 3 months. That's $97, and you get tons of courses and multitracks and stuff. And I'm pretty sure if you stay there for 3 months and actually watch the courses and practice, you will get a lot better. And those will be the most maybe creative 3 months for your audio production skills ever. But let's see. All right. Enough talking. Link below. Either get the course or get the membership. I hope to see you inside the cult. Anyway, please check out Dieth, the band. There's a link below to the video of the song we recorded. Thanks to the band. Thanks to Dave. It was a lot of fun. I see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I always forget to say that. People tell me, you have to say that right in the beginning of the video. I have to become more creepy, right? Maybe. I don't know. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Let me know which videos you want to see in the future. I hope to see you back on this channel. I hope to see you inside KOHLE Audio Cult, the Academy. Thanks a lot to everyone. I see you in hell, motherfuckers. Bye-bye.